Hi, I'm Dale Corpus, a Senior Transition Specialist and real estate expert based in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm part of the Sandwich Generation. If you're navigating the emotional and legal complexities of a loved one's passing and wondering what happens to their home during probate, this video is for you. We're going to be talking about what probate is, what it means for a senior's home, and the most common mistakes families make that you can absolutely avoid. I'll also share some real-world tips from the Bay Area families I've helped. Let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. Probate is the legal process of settling a deceased person's estate. That includes validating their will, if there is one, paying off debts, and distributing assets like their home to the rightful heirs. Here's the tricky part. If your loved one owned property in their name alone and didn't have a trust, that home usually goes through probate, whether or not there's a will. In California, a probate can take 9 months to over 1 year and sometimes even longer. And if the home needs to be sold during that time, the court is often involved in the sale process. So what actually happens to the house? If the senior had a trust, great. It avoids probate and the successor trustee can typically handle the home sale privately. But if there's no trust and the property is in the decedent's name only, here's what happens. The probate court appoints an executor or administrator. The court grants authority to sell the property either with full or limited authority under the Independent Administration of Estates Act, IAEA. The home may be sold as is or with prep work, depending on the family's goals. If there's limited authority, a court hearing is often required to confirm the sale, adding more time and red tape. This is where families can really get stuck. Let me walk you through some real issues I've seen here in the Bay Area. 1, delaying the process. Some families wait months to start probate, not realizing that delays can cost them in taxes, insurance lapses, and ongoing maintenance. 2, letting the home sit vacant. Vacant homes are vulnerable to break-ins, water damage, and even squatters. If the home isn't being maintained, it can lose value quickly. 3, fighting over the sale. In some families, one heir wants to keep the home, others want to sell it. If there's no communication or legal clarity, this can drag on for years. 4, choosing the wrong realtor. Not all agents understand probate. You need someone who knows the court process, timelines, disclosures, and ideally someone who can work with your probate attorney. If you're dealing with this right now or you're preparing in advance, here's what I recommend. 1, check the title. Is the home in a trust, joint tenancy, sole name? This determines whether probate is even required. 2, hire a probate attorney. This isn't a DIY moment. A good probate attorney can streamline the court process and help you avoid major headaches. Work with a senior, savvy realtor. And that's where I come in. I help families like yours understand the market, prepare the home for sale if needed, and navigate court timelines. And if speed is important, I can also offer to buy the home as is without a traditional listing. Get organized. Start collecting paperwork, deed, mortgage info, property taxes, utility bills, and any home repair needs. You'll need all of this. Let me share a quick story. I recently helped a family in Walnut Creek whose mom passed away without a trust. They were overwhelmed, 3 siblings and all living in different states. The home had deferred maintenance and nobody knew where to begin. With the probate attorney's help, I stepped in, coordinated cleanout services, and we sold the home in under 30 days after receiving court approval. The family was able to move on and use the proceeds to help fund a grandchild's college education, something their mom would have loved. So, if you're dealing with a senior's home in probate, or you want to prevent this situation altogether, I'm here to help. And don't forget, I host the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast, where we dive deeper into topics like this. You can watch episodes right here on my YouTube channel or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major platforms. Schedule a free consultation with me by clicking on the Calendly link in the description box below. You can also learn more about my services at www.simplifyseniortransitions.com. Got a quick question? DM me on Instagram at SoldByDale. And if you found this video helpful, like it, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.